I know people that are making a lot. Don't ask me whether I'm making a lot. Don't ask me that question. fairly, this has been good to me.
At any point, did anyone discourage you?
A lot of time. Hey, plenty. See, one thing about disappointment is in every field, right? It will knock you. You need to pick yourself up, because save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. If I should tell you I have inferiority complex, would you believe me?
Never.
One thing I always say is you can read the paper, but you can't retake your part. Yeah. But please take your book serious. Where's the camera? Please take your book serious. Steady. Because me, at long last, I have a degree.
Do you think, as at now, government has done anything to help that industry?
The government is doing super well for the entertainment industry.
Have you ever felt or ever been in that situation before you give your rate and the person is making you feel like you don't deserve this?
I don't care. If you can afford me, book me. If you can't, move. That's the end. That's why I like people like Dope Nation. You won't see them everywhere, but their songs are being played out there because they refuse to bend over for anyone.
So the message out there is do not compromise.
Not necessarily compromise, but if you know your value, you would know how to carry yourself.
Hello, welcome to New Affairs, where we provide a platform that allows and encourages young people to voice out their opinions and their stories. We continue our series, The Personality Watch. This is where we get the young people to share their stories to you, our viewers, and then they share their challenges and what keeps them going. Today, I have with me a young man who is fast rising in the entertainment industry. He has been billed for a number of shows like The Whiteout by DJ Phantom, Around the World, Teens Rave. He has been on major stages like the Tidal Rave, and recently he hosted his own show, McNkay's Life. I guess you know who I'm talking about. The best you will see and the best there will ever be. MC McNkay. Hi, brother. How are you doing?
What up?
You good?
I'm good.
It's been a very
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
How's life?
Yeah, well, life is good, you know.
Looking at you there, I know life is good.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm not the yardstick for a good life, but I'm trying. Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people know McNkay, but
Yeah.
they don't know the story behind you. So who is McNkay?
McNkay is a young man. McNkay is a boy that is living his life. Okay, let me be serious. So he was born in Accra. Grew up in the areas of Chantan. I did a little bit of Kutubabi, but heavily inside Tabora, and then moved to Pokwase. And I schooled in Pentecostal Center. I hope the ones that know. And then I met you. Exactly my point. The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good lady comes from God, but a good man is always a Santa Clausian. Take it or leave it. So yeah, so I decided college, and then yes, when I made it to university, I went to media school for some time, made it to the university, and then in my third week, there was a show in Nelson, and apparently the financial secretary was my mate in school. Big shout out to Panda, Gabriel Boampong, and then he knew what I could do, and then gave me the chance to host a Vows Day event, and it went well. Like that's one of like the best events. I'd done a wedding, but if I'm talking of an event that I've held in my hands to run it, it was the Vows Day event at Nelson, and then that day I met DJ Phantom, and from there it has been back to back. This is a summary of everything, like done all the necessary things I'm supposed to do. The shows, man, God has been good to me, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, so as you stated, I've known you since I decided. And I didn't really know that you were into entertainment.
You didn't know.
See that part of it.
When I was rapping in class, you didn't see me rap.
I saw you entering into the industry as a rapper, a musician, because at a point,
I could rap. I could write. Yeah,
writing songs.
That's one thing. A few people know. I've stopped for some time, but I think I'd have to.
Yeah, because you're very good. So actually, I thought that was where you were going to.
No.
But so are you saying the Vows Day event that you hosted in January? So that was a turning point.
Apparently, I'm a radio person. Okay. I love doing radio a lot. So, like listening to the likes of Fifi Banting growing up and stuff. Music has been the other side of it. I don't think I'd ever want to be a musician. Now, I'd ever wanted to be. Maybe I would love to be now, but that was not it. I wanted to be a radio presenter. That is what everyone was taking me to be. But then, you see, sometimes God puts a lot of things in people. So in SHS, I felt, look, with whatever everyone is doing, I can do it. I can rap, I can literally rap people's lines, I can literally write mine. So that was how it went. But then after school, I went to radio school and noticed, okay, I could speak fluently. And in the university, I didn't want to go to, I think my time was very limited and scheduled to a certain like point. So I didn't want to be tied up in any radio thing. So when Panda, like that friend, when he did that introduction for me to host that event, I noticed, okay, this was it. This is what I was signed for. Not necessarily that, but I'm still discovering myself though. But
Okay.
this is what I'm signed for at the moment. This is what I'm doing. So when it went, we were meeting DJ Phantom and then back-to-back events, I realized, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do currently, and this is what I'm sticking to.
Now, I remember when you started, you were using this model that most of us, especially the people around you, including myself, we were not really accepting that model. Because I remember you used to go for shows and you're not taking anything. So you're like, you are good. You are one of the best. Why is it that you're doing all this for free? And then I remember one day you said you were doing it to penetrate into the market.
Exactly.
Would you say that it's worked for you?
It did. 100. It did. Like, honestly, I don't like how the system works in Ghana, that it doesn't matter how talented you are, you need to do pro bono free events before you are being, but then I think it's the system, and it's not really what I want, but that's what works. So that was what I was doing at that point in time, because I needed to let people know who I was, introduce myself, like rock stages. I needed an opportunity to prove my worth. And God being so good, yeah, it worked. Yeah.
So are you saying shame on us? Because we didn't see the bigger picture.
I wouldn't say that. It made sense. You guys were looking out for me financially, but there's nothing about shame here. Everyone looked out for the betterment of me, but then I knew I was going, and I knew how I had to sacrifice. Yeah.
So recently you hosted your own show,
Yeah.
McNkay's Live.
Yeah.
How was it?
Superb. I think I liked it. I loved everyone that came. It was a moment for me. I think way back in school I was a black sheep, right?
Yes.
So like growing up as a black sheep, and then people actually not seeing your worth, people just trampling on you, and then eventually with time, and one thing I say is you don't say laziness, you say selective participation. So maybe I was not really much into the other side, but this is what I stand for. And I felt, okay, it's making sense, because these numbers actually came out to see who I was, that they believed in me, that I could entertain them. Like someone actually giving that power to you makes sense. So for that moment, I was overwhelmed that a whole black sheep is not hosting an event, and then people. It was a good one for me. I had a very good time. Yeah.
That's interesting, because I've received a number of messages from even people you don't know. I think one day I posted your flyer. Someone was like, "Hey, Charlie, I know this guy. He is so good." Charlie.
Yeah, no.
One
hard
person
guy.
said you bring life to an event.
What the person says?
And I think it makes sense. The best there will ever be.
Yeah. I get goosebumps when I hear things like that. Honestly, truth is, one of the key principles I use in my life is you are not as good as they think you are, as they say, and you're not as bad as they say. When someone actually goes out of a way to say, or his way to say you are good at what you do and you stand out, it's so nice.
By the way, to look more into the event, I mean the financial aspect and all that, how was it? Because as young as you are.
Honestly, creatives in Ghana are not being paid is a battle for the industry, but it depends on who and what. You understand? So maybe with me, I charge this amount because I know how much, based on the brands involved. Because I know how and at this point it's not about how hard you work or how good you are, but it's how your brand looks, right? How attractive it looks. How is that going to bait the crowd to buy a ticket? So you think you look at that side, and then you should reason with the promoters too, because they need to get their money back. The promoters need to reason with us that this is our talent, this is what we do for a living. So I think it depends on every person and every conversation you have. I know people that are making a lot. Don't ask me whether I'm making a lot. Don't ask me that question. I'm fine. Like, listen, okay. I would say fairly, this has been good to me. This has been very good to me. Bro, this has been good to me, but I can't speak for everyone.
Yes.
But I'm hoping one day
it gets better.
And it will get better with time. Yeah.
All right. Now you made mention of the fact that people are not really getting so much from entertainment, especially in this part.
Exactly.
How was it like after you told your family, you told your friends that this is what I wanted to do? This is what I'm moving into.
Apparently, I didn't tell anyone I wanted to do this.
You just went into it.
Yeah. So if you find out and you like it,
fine. If you don't,
fine. But I think at the point, my parents were complaining that. So I started emptying university. So if I'm leaving campus, like, they're like, I should be very careful. I shouldn't be going out. But a man on a purpose doesn't really. I understand that they are worried about their son. They are paying tuition. They need their son to study. They need their son to put things together. But their son was in a different version.
At any point, did anyone discourage you?
A lot of time. Hey, plenty. See, one thing about disappointment is in every field, right? So it will knock you. You need to pick yourself up, because save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. So if you know what you're driving at, sometimes these things come up and then you just trample over it.
How do you do it?
Me? Oh, I'm a happy child, though. At a point, it weighs you down, right? It eats you up. I remember I went for this event, and there was this guy trending that time, right? He used to dress like a lady and then dance. I'm not going to mention his name. Like trending, and it was an event at Bayview. Yeah, if I remember, Bayview. And then I was working, and then he came and was like, that's
what he told you?
Yeah. And because he was buzzing then, he felt like he was the top of the, but now he has faded off. I'm afraid I'm not saying to disrespect him, but reality is he's not getting the buzz he used to get. So I feel like sometimes irrelevance. So that person, anyone discouraging you is the moment, it's time. Right? So like a moment, the better ones are also in their way. So a man has to know that, okay, these are bad times and good times will surely come up. Yeah.
You just have to go with the flow. You'll be fine.
But you move like water.
So, how many years have you been doing this?
4 years.
4 good years.
Yeah.
What are some of the personal challenges that you face?
Personal challenges. If I should tell you I have a verity complex, would you believe me?
Never.
Yeah. So yeah.
How?
I'm scared of people.
Really?
I'm very confident.
Yes. So how does it?
That's the point. So yes. So one of the complaints I receive is, if I'm on stage, I'm a different person. But if I step down, there's a whole different person. Like, there's a whole different personality. I'm very calm, collected in my corner. But if I'm on stage, I'm very active and then funny and all that. So it's like balancing the two becomes a problem. That's my challenge, because everyone at a point, socialization becomes an issue. Because on stage, you're vibing with everyone, but you come down and to make that one friend, to talk to that one person becomes a problem, and they have it in mind that. But honestly, I would want to hug everyone that is willing to talk to me. Like, I'm that kind of person. I'm open, but my inferiority complex plays a role. And then I won't say whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. At the point, it was a hindrance to my craft course. I had papers around 7:30. Yeah, and I had to go and play shows.
What did you choose? The exams or the show?
Apparently, I'm
for
done
your
with university. I graduated. Yes.
So that one, they no good for your answer.
Yes. So, one thing I always say is you can resit the paper, but you can't retake a party. Yeah. Just to confuse. But please take your book serious. Where's the camera? Please take your book serious. Steady. Because me, at long last, I have a degree. If you don't study and you go and trill, you won't graduate. Yeah.
So earlier in the conversation, you said, or you made mention of the fact that you are undervalued. Not you in person, like you in particular, the industry,
the creative
players and
industry, there's a big problem.
And I think I remember in one of, in an interview with Senason, I don't remember the platform, but in one of her interviews, she said sometimes they get to a person who wants their services, they give their rate, and the way the person goes about the whole thing. Have you ever felt or ever been in that situation before? You give your rate, and the person is making you feel like you don't deserve this.
I don't care.
Once you give your rate, you give your rate.
If you can afford me, book me. If you can't, move. It's just the end. I'm not supposed to. No. Look, truth is, one thing I've studied about the industry or life is, if you know your worth, you won't bend over.
Okay.
Because if you bend over from the beginning and someone gives you the opportunity, your talent is being scrubbed out. It is strictly because the person gave you an opportunity. But if the person finds out your worth and the person is moving to you, the person knows that you are capable of doing this. So the person will hand you over that opportunity and have that respect. And even if it's money, the person is not really actually conversating with you, there's negotiation. The person will actually negotiate properly with you. Yes. So I think normally the bending over is too much. Sometimes you know you are super talented, you are a good rapper, you know what you are doing. That's why I like people like Dope Nation. Dope Nation literally, I don't know, for some reason you don't see them everywhere, but they focus on their songs and how to get out there for the average Ghanaian or for the regular Ghanaian. And you find them with Swenge Mami, the Kakalika. Yes, I think we'll do the challenge after here. Yes, we'll do Kakalika. You find them with Asabone. You won't see them everywhere, but their songs are being played out there because they refuse to bend over for anyone. I don't know, but this is what I see on the outside. Yeah. So
the message out there is do not compromise.
Not necessarily compromise, but if you know your value, you would know how to carry yourself. Sarkodie knew his value, and look at where he is now. Exactly my point, yeah.
All right. So, new affairs. It's all about the current things, government, governance, and all that. But we know very well that entertainment is one of the pillars.
Exactly.
And from more indications, we see that the government is also looking at that sector.
Exactly.
Do you think, as at now, government has done anything to help that industry?
The government is doing super well for the entertainment industry.
Like,
apparently, if we should take a look at how things are going now, this is the only government that has literally paid attention to certain aspects of our industry. Clearly, I can see that, people in the industry are being appointed into government spaces. Initially, it wasn't like that. They bring someone a book long to just...
I mean, MPP did some. Didn't you see?
As to whether MPP or NDC, we are praying. Oh, I'm talking about this government because
I current affairs.
Yes. It's new media, but I'm thinking of the new media. Say bars.
I get it because I asked
exactly. So, and with that, I think currently, big shout outs to the former vice presidents for everything is for Ghana. Not so. I think
we won't do parties.
You won't do parties. So the way things are going now, I can see clearly people are paying attention to our industry. And even for the fact that the president should wear FTY.
Oh, yes.
It's a good one for the entertainment industry because it entails fashion and all of that. Yes, so, and they did an event last year, the Afro something, was the government that did it. They brought old talents like EO. Yes, so We are not there yet, but it's a step in the right direction.
EO is Old Talent.
EO is an OG.
Okay.
EO is that guy for me.
You add him to them.
Yeah.
All right. So for now, you don't think there's anything new that government can do? Or
There are
they're
more
already doing
things
it?
they can do.
Like,
More things they can do. I think what I'm looking out for is our auditorium
very necessary.
and
Very necessary.
Bread National Theatre.
I think it's high time that the big men in Ghana actually take this on. They can invest in auditoriums. Mr. Easy made mention of the fact that he wants to do something like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not the one to tell the big men
What
how
to
to
do,
use their
yeah.
money and what to use it for. But I think it's something that will be very, very beneficial at the end of the day. So, looking ahead, right now you've seen NK Live. I'm sure next year you see NK Live
Exactly.
2.0,
Oh,
bigger, better.
Yeah.
And what legacy are you trying or planning to put out there?
Apparently, right. I want to instill confidence in everyone. That is my major goal in this life. That people are going through a lot.
Yes.
I want to use my entertainment space to relieve people of their stress. That's one. And to put certain things in their heads, right? Because actually, a man's mental health. I think it's one of the things that people don't really look at. I feel like a man should get everything figured out at all costs.
Unfortunately.
I say unfortunately. That's the truth. But I think they should be easy on us sometimes, because sometimes when it's overwhelming, when it's just hitting you from all angles. So I think with me, one thing I normally do is I want to just like let people feel human. I want you to know that whatever you're going through is just a phase, and you are bigger than it. That's my goal every time. So I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're going through anywhere. But the fact that if you see me with a microphone, jamming a crowd, moving confidently,
Nice.
directing this, it should tell you something. Right? Yeah. That's my looking ahead. That's what I'm looking out for. And I think one of the things I'm trying to bring out is, I think it's the first time I'm talking about it, is a movement, like for not necessarily men, but to get people to understand that like life is not what it looks like. We should just relax and then focus on our well-being. Because if we are okay, if we are okay upstairs, you are okay. Yeah.
This question should have come earlier, but how is it like working with DJ Phantom?
Oh, superb. That's some brother, yeah.
Because I've seen you almost everywhere.
Yeah, superb. I think our synergy is just there. Yeah. And there's another MC for Kujinja. I think we work as like a collective, right? There's no way, and that's never happened. Never. If I say never, I mean never. I can hit my chest and tell you. We've never had an event and held a session for it to flop. Never. Even if the party is dead. We revived a lot of parties in Accra. Like, it's because of our synergy. You get it? Yeah.
Okay, so finally, what advice are you going to give to young people out there, or people who would want to enter into the entertainment industry as MCs, hype men?
It's unfortunate that the industry is designed to let you do free before you get there. But if you are doing your free, when you're in your free, but add value to yourself. Because if you're not adding value to yourself, no one will recognize you. But it's not a good thing, but don't give up. But if you are tired, sleep.
Okay.
If you are tired, sleep, yeah.
So what I'll say is, personally, I'm proud of you. And I know a lot of people, especially people who are actually in school with you, especially you at this side of this. We can see the growth because, Charlie, It was very bad. By the grace of God, your hard work, and people like Phantom, you are there. We are proud of you. We know we are going to achieve more. We are praying for you. You get there. You're already there. You just add.
Oh, that's the moment for me. Like, I don't know, goosebumps were like.
Oh, we are really proud of you. Because now, personally, I think because I was in a way with you in the beginning, you saw something that most of us we didn't even see. You saw, you believed in yourself.
That's what keeps me going.
Charlie,
I try.
God bless you.
That's some bro talk. That's some
Charlie,
bro talk. Hey.
Congrats.
Yeah,
We wish you the very best.
yeah.
And thank you for coming. So this is where we draw the curtain on Personality Watch with McNkay. He is the best there will ever be.
There's a win.
I told you, you should follow him. Drop your handle so that people will follow.
McNkay_ on TikTok, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X. Yeah, sorry, X. Yeah, so X, and on Snapchat is McNkay01. Yeah,
because he's number one. Charlie,
I believe that. Yeah.
So just check him out. He's one of the best. He would deliver. And thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then share. Have a lovely day.